know some of you motherfuckers, when it come to this goddamn Real Housewives, if you act like you know these bitches. But let me tell you one thing, we're not gonna do that this season. You will get motherfucking blocked with the realness. You can have your opinion about these hoes, but don't come at me about mine. It's a fucking opinion about some bitches that you or I don't fucking know. The only difference is I'm getting paid to do this review. You ain't. So mind your motherfucking marbles, bitches, because some of you hoes, when it comes to these Real Housewives, are fucking psycho. Just getting that shit out in the open before we even start this season, because I have never reviewed a show where bitches is more fucking retarded over some bitches that they don't fucking know in my life.
What's going on, you guys? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 9, Episode 2, y'all. What is going on, y'all? I hope you guys have had a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And I ain't did nothing but go to work and go to sleep, honey. That's what I decided to do. Okay, I came home from work and I went to sleep. And I missed a little bit of day drinking with Carl and Tramiel today. But bitch, I was tired. Okay, I was tired. I just did not feel like being bothered. I just didn't. I was tired today, so I had to get me some sleep. Okay. But we are here today, of course, tonight for Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's what we're here for. Now, before we get into tonight's live, let me let you guys know what we got coming up on the platform today. Now, first things first is the Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all know I go live every Sunday night right after the show. So make sure you guys tune in. The link is already up and available and stuff. So make sure you guys click on it and set your reminders, honey, okay? Because I know a couple of folks been saying they ain't been getting their notifications. So our best bet, the goal is for everybody to be notified when a video is out. So please, whenever you see a link or a premiere episode, y'all go and set your reminder so you can get those notifications, please. Okay. Not only do we have that coming up on Sunday, but we have this coming up on Monday, and that's the Whether You Like It or Not panel. And we will be over on my platform. Okay. We'll be right back over here. So make sure you guys tune in to that. Okay. Now, look, let me tell y'all something before we even get started, y'all. I want to read something to y'all. Y'all know that I really ain't been trying to get into the comment section too much these days. But it was one comment in particular that I wanted to address real quick, and I'm not gonna stay on it. So, I had posted it on my community wall, but then I took it down. So let me tell y'all what the comment said. Cause let me tell y'all how weird people are. She was like, I knew you was going to hate on Akeisha and her husband, and y'all are so intimidated by people with class. No, black people with class. God forbid that they're light-skinned and rich. People got to hang out in bar rooms, talk ghetto, and be forever an underdog for you to like them. You are exactly who I thought you were. I'm so glad that I live in NOLA and not around country haters. And I'm like, what? Girl, look, the people that can't stand you the most be the main ones up under the comments. But I just want to share that because that was hilarious. Okay, that was hilarious. Not only did they sound ignorant, but they also sounded dumb because I ain't say nothing about nobody's skin color. I ain't said nothing about nobody's money. And y'all made this about colorism and classism. Crazy, right? So, yeah, I just wanted to make fun of that. Yes, my ghetto hood country ass don't like Akeisha. Well, I don't have a problem with Akeisha. I just didn't like her husband. That's really where this comment came from, child. Yes, my ghetto hood country ass. Okay. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into this review. Now, the reason why I even played Keisha at the very beginning is because I know that some people are not going to like what I'm about to say, and that's absolutely okay. What I've gotten to the basis of is that everybody is just not going to like your opinion. Everybody's not going to like everything you say. Everybody not going to agree with it, but just agree to disagree, and we can move on. But I know it's gonna be a whole lot of BS tonight, and I'm prepared. Okay, I need my moderators to be prepared. That's it. Like, don't get rid of people just because they don't agree with me, because that's not what I want people to take out of this. Because that's been the main consensus with the comment section, is that, you know, people think that they are not allowed to say what they want to say, and everybody's allowed to speak their piece. Like, I don't mind you speaking your piece whether you agree with me or not. It's just that when it becomes a bit disrespectful is when your ass gotta go. Okay. So I'm just telling my moderators right now, because I know it's a couple of y'all up in here. Don't get rid of people just because they don't agree with me, but time them out if they get too disrespectful. That's all I'm saying about that. However, also, no, please don't come in here with a bunch of all caps, because that makes, you know, YouTube flag the videos or whatever it does. So just come in, speak your piece, and do what you got to do. Okay. Now we're almost at 200 people already, and we're not even at the 10-minute mark. But we're about to go ahead and get into some things, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into this review. Okay. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm loving Atlanta. I think people may be tired of me saying it at this point, but I am enjoying Atlanta. Everything is kosher. I've been here. It's going to be 3 months later on this month. I've had such a good time here, and it's just like all of my issues are just not on my back anymore. So I'm just, you know, I'm here and I'm loving it right now. People feel that they can be disrespectful and you're supposed to accept it because they are speaking their mind. That is true, DB. That is very true. Such beautiful white tea. Thank you. Listen, I gotta fill out my benefits form. Because y'all know I love to go to the dentist, honey. Okay. I love to go to the dentist. So y'all know that. And I need to go get my eyebrows done again because it's about that time. But let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. So we're 200 plus in. Thank you guys for tuning in. So Stormi asked Melody, does she agree with her millimeters and the things that they do? And she says that, I'm not saying she can control them. I'm not saying she can tell them what to do. But what I'm asking is, state where you stand. Do you agree with what they do? You know what I mean? And to be honest, I felt like that was a fair question. Do you agree with what they do? You know, as much as people don't want to admit it, they have done some foul shit. They have done some crazy stuff. They have. To me, to T, to many of us, they have done some crazy stuff. And, you know, like that lady came to Stormi's, you know, warehouse that, you know, wasn't open to the public. It wasn't for customers to be at. You know what I mean? So I felt like that was a fair question. Do you agree with it? Where do you stand with it? Because I think that what people are missing from what Stormi was saying, I don't think that Stormi was asking Mel to control her millimeters, because that's impossible. You can't control them. But we want to know, do you agree with it? Do you stand on it? And, you know, Melody said, I ain't got to state shit. I ain't got to state shit. I ain't got to state shit. And the more I sat here in my bed looking at that, the more I was like, Stormi, you're in a losing battle. You're talking to a brick wall. You're not going to get that answer that you're looking for. Because it was really a yes or no question. It's either, yeah, I agree with what they do, or it's no, I love my fans, but I don't agree with them coming to your business. I don't agree with them coming to your social media websites and, you know, dragging you. I don't agree with them making videos about y'all. You know, I can't control it. I can't control what they do, but no, I don't agree with it. That's all you had to say. But I feel like with her being silent, it means that she don't give a damn. You know, she's okay with it. She's okay with what her people do. And that's mainly because they're doing it to defend her. So therefore, it doesn't matter, because they're dragging them, the same people that she don't fuck with. They're dragging her enemies. So she don't fuck with y'all. So why would she care about what they're saying to y'all? You know what I mean? So by you sitting there, not answering the question, dodging the question, it just shows that you don't have a problem with what's going on. That's how I took it. And if there's people out there that feel like, her fans are, not doing the most, or they're just doing their due deals, then okay, that's cool. But I feel like being silent is basically her agreeing with what they do, you know. Um, and that's just it. That's just it. I know that a lot of people felt like Stormi pretty much did the most when it came down to that lady showing up at her place of business and things like that. And I'm just gonna tell y'all this now. Two truths can coexist, right? Two truths can be what they are. Two things can be the same. Did Stormi handle that correctly, really? Nah. All that cussing her out, all that threatening to beat her ass, all that other stuff may have been a bit much. That is correct. For those of you that say that, that is correct. But look at it on the flip side. If you see a person making videos about you constantly, disparaging you constantly, you know what I mean? Saying shit about you that's in a negative light constantly. And the next thing you know, they show up to a private warehouse where you work on your project set. And she's there. She finds out where it's at and she's there. You don't know how you will react in that particular situation. You don't know how you will react. I ain't saying that again. I'm not saying that it was the correct way to react when Stormi saw her pop up at the warehouse, but I'm saying if you've been, just put yourself in somebody else's shoes for just a second. If I've been sitting here watching you make video after video after video after video about me, you've been talking crap about me, you've been putting out all these negative narratives about me, you've been saying all kinds of stuff about me. And the next thing you know, you pull up on me at my warehouse. I'm going to think you stalking me. I'm going to think you've been looking for me. It's either, I'm going, one could say she should have called the police. One could say she should have handled it properly. But when you're in that situation, I just don't know. We all don't know how we will react to it, honestly. And I get that she was an elder, she was an old lady or whatever. I get that part, but you just never know. But by me saying you never know, that in no way, shape, or form means that I'm agreeing with cursing out an old lady. Because I don't think I ever cussed out no old lady. I probably wanted to cuss out an old woman before because she pissed me off. Because, I deal with, people on a day-to-day basis at my job. And sometimes older people and elderly people can be the rudest, meanest people in the world. And sometimes you do want to cuss their ass the hell out. But at the same time, I don't do it because I know I wouldn't want nobody doing it to any of my elderly relatives. You know what I mean? So I'm not necessarily agreeing with how she did it. But what I'm saying is, you never know how you will react to that whole situation, to that whole shebang, But it don't look good on Stormi to be out there threatening and arguing with a old lady, but I'm not necessarily upset about her doing it because who knows? You feel what I'm saying? I just don't think that, because let's just be honest here, right? Now, let's just say y'all, I ain't gonna say y'all. The general consensus is that I don't like Mel. The general consensus is I hate Mel, right? I'm not always on her side when it comes down to a lot of things, right? So I say that to say, what if I pulled up at Melody's warehouse. It's a private warehouse. It's not a store. That's not a place where I can buy products at. It's a damn warehouse. What if I popped up at her warehouse where she makes her products at? How would y'all felt if I did that? Hate is a strong word, right? But I ain't never said I hated her though. Just to be clear, I never said that. Her people say that. Let me just make that clear. Now, how would y'all feel if I did that? And Melody seen me pop up at, because I don't know if Melody ever seen my videos or not. I don't give a damn if she did. But, you know, how would y'all feel if I popped up at her place of business? She's minding her business, making her products, and I pop up at her damn business, taking pictures, doing videos. How would y'all feel if that was me doing it? Would y'all blame Melody for walking out of the door, cursing me out, threatening to kick my ass for showing up at her shit? How would y'all feel? That lady was a millimeter. Stop playing with me. That lady was a millimeter. Come on now. Y'all not finna come up in here and gaslight me tonight. It's just not gonna happen. That lady was a millimeter, please. Anyway, but that ain't even my point. How would you feel if I did that? Let's be real. Y'all wouldn't like that. Y'all would y'all wouldn't like that. We got to be honest about that. Y'all would not like that. Y'all, it will be video after video made about me. Y'all would not like that. That's a lie. Because even if she did call the police, y'all still would have a problem with it. Y'all would still have an issue with it. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to be honest. Some of y'all not being honest at all. Y'all know damn well if I showed up at that lady's stuff at her business, knowing that I've made several videos where I have been going in on her or whatever, and I show up at her business, y'all would not like that. A private business at that. Because I've been to Black. I've been to Destiny's Store before. I did all that. But I'm saying if that was me, y'all would not like that. Y'all would not be making any excuses or using mental gymnastics that people be using when it comes down to this particular situation. You know what I mean? No one would have appreciated me showing up at her damn business like that. So it is what it is. The nerve. But I'm gonna let her make it in these comments. The nerve. But yeah, nobody would have liked that. So we can sit up here and pretend all we want. Let me see. Let me see something here. Where we at? Y'all will call the Army and Navy on Scotty. Y'all a mess. Y'all are missing the point. I'm not talking about male. I'm talking about y'all. I'm not talking about that. Come on now. I'm glad she's made herself known, and you're still here, and you're still in my comments, and you're still watching my videos. Although I never like the classy ones, and I'm ghetto, and I'm this, and I'm that. But here you are. Anyway, there is a downside to being a public figure. It is. It is because, like, listen, I live in Atlanta. So I talk shit all the time on my lives. I talk stuff. I say all kinds of stuff. I give my opinion on everything, right? So at the end of the day, you know, somebody could walk up on me and want to slap the shit out of me too. I mean, it is what it is. I'm in Atlanta. I might run into some of these people at some point in time. Let me see. So, you know, I was just asking the question. Just to pick your brain. And don't get rid of Miss Thing that's in here. Let me see. You would not be doing anything wrong by going there. It's just not the type of person you are. See, here's the thing. I never would have went in the first place. But that's just me. If everyone agreed with everything everyone said, it would be a boring world. But there's no reason to insult someone because you don't agree with what they say. Exactly. Let me see. That's why I said there's a difference in millimeters and millomutts. Right. So the next topic is Trish. Trish admits that she lied about how she knew Martell. Trish is a liar. And that's just the basis of the situation. Trish is a liar. And I believe she really be believing her own lies. And I be like, girl, either you knew Martell or you didn't. Either you messed with Martell or you didn't. Either you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Either you train him or you didn't. It's one or the other. And I just feel like at the end of the day, you sit up and you don't do yourself any favors because you're not keeping it honest and you're not keeping it real at the end of the day. I just feel like you need to keep it real. You came on this show not being honest about how you knew this man. You know what I mean? Like it's just I can't wait with Trish. Because I think that if you would have been honest about how you knew Martell from the very beginning, then I just feel like we wouldn't be calling you a liar or we wouldn't be questioning everything that you say. Because for me, when you lie and lie and lie so many damn times, I just feel like when you do that, you really make yourself not trustworthy nor believable. And that'd be your own fault, honestly. That's how I feel. So it is what it is. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. I knew Melody wasn't going to like her anymore after the Martell talk. Do you think she ever liked her? Let's be real. Scotty, you're amazing just the way you are. Thank you with my ghetto hood country hating self. Thank you, Norris. I love the fact that there's people out there that actually appreciate me for just being me. And don't try to generalize who I am as a person when they don't know me. Thank you. I no longer believe anything a person says that that from a person that I catch in a lie. Right. What Stormi did was wrong and she needs to take accountability and stop blaming others. She is old enough to know self-control. Like I said, two truths can coexist. Okay? Two truths can coexist. Stormi needs to take accountability for her own actions, But we also need to hold that lady accountable for showing up at her damn place of business when she knows she had no business being there, and she know that she didn't like Stormi, and she knows she been dragging Stormi. Two truths can coexist. I don't know why y'all don't think that. An opinion that no one cares about. Mellow Mutts, it is millimeters. Do not start that. Have a blessed night. I'm a proud millimeter. I mean, be a proud millimeter. I'm not trying to stop you from being one. What you mean? You cannot do wrong to a person and tell them how to react. Again, it goes back to what I said. Two truths can coexist. Two truths can coexist. One could say she shouldn't have went out there and cursed that lady and threatened her if she ain't had no self-control. That's true. But on the other hand, you can say, you don't come to my shit and tell me how mad I'm supposed to get when you come to my shit. You feel what I'm saying? So two truths can coexist. Like, I don't really think nobody's really wrong. I think that the two can coexist. Honestly, I really do. I think the two can coexist. There's really not a right or wrong in this. Everybody should be taking accountability for what they did. Because it could be looked at as stalking. Real shit. Let's see. Mel claims that she has no feelings about anything that was discussed as far as Martell goes, as far as Stormi goes. She has no feelings about it. That's a lie. You could look at Mel's face and tell that she was annoyed and irritated by that whole conversation. She felt some kind of way about Trish line. Let's just call a thing a thing. She didn't like the conversation that she was having with Stormi. And I just feel like nothing was resolved. Nothing. Excuse me. Nothing was absolutely resolved in this whole conversation. And I just felt like it was a waste of time. It is what it is. Stormi and Trisha, the next day, they come to Kimmy and Destiny and they say that they are leaving. They're about to go home. They say it's about their kids, but I don't really think it has anything to do with their kids. I honestly feel like at the end of the day, Stormi left because she just didn't like how her conversation with Mel ended. I felt like by Mel not saying anything in that particular moment, I think she felt like, okay, well, I see where you stand. I got you. We see each other. I don't want to be on this trip with you no more. I'm finna go home. You know, that's how I took it. And then I think that Trish probably felt weird about the conversation that she had to have about Martell at the table. So I think that both of them just didn't like where they stood anymore and they left. You know what I mean? So just like, okay, cool. Let's see. But can I also say this though before we move on? I just thought it was kind of inappropriate to kind of have that conversation with Trish about Martell at that table in front of everybody. And I know that, you know, Tisha shouldn't have asked her that right then. I just thought that was just not really conducive to what was going on, because Nell talking about, we all know that Martell fine. He's a nice looking man. I'm like, oh my God, like why? Why are we talking about how good Martell look in front of his ex-wife? Like, why are we having this fucking conversation? Like, I was just sitting there like, why are we talking about this again? Like, what the fuck? Like, why is this a conversation? Why are we discussing this? Why is this something that we need to talk about? Like, but okay. Like, I didn't agree with that whole thing at all. Like, I said, no, I don't think that was cool. They shouldn't have had that conversation, especially out in front of Mel. You know, I ain't think that was cool. Tisha then says that she's enjoying the trip. Kimmy said that she was glad to see like a resolve amongst the group as far as this trip goes. And I'm trying to understand, where the resolve at, Kimmy, because I'm like, where's the resolve? Because I ain't seen no resolve. I'm sorry. I ain't seen no resolve nowhere. Every person that says there are millimeters are not. Yes, they are. In my opinion, they are. I'm going to always see them as millimeters. Y'all, I'm sorry, Marsha. Marsha. I'm sorry. But y'all are not about to sit here and gaslight me and play in my face and tell me that it's raining outside when you're really pissing on me. I'm sorry. But y'all are not going to do that to me today. No. Y'all are not. Y'all can't. Y'all are not. Love you, but no. Mm-mm. Let me see. Mel says that she was uncomfortable by Destiny trying to sit by her. I was uncomfortable for her because it's like Destiny looked horrible last episode. I just gotta be honest. Destiny looked terrible last episode because it did look like she not going back and forth. It did look like she was really up Melody's behind and was really trying to, be her friend. I just didn't like that. I didn't like that. It was just like, girl, why you want to sit by her so bad? Like, you started off this trip not even wanting to be around her, and here you go trying to be all up under her. For what? What you trying to be up under her for? It's crazy. But okay. Miss Black Titanic is not a millimeter. Okay, millimeter or not, she shouldn't have been there. And that's it. I don't give a damn if she's a millimeter or not. She shouldn't have been there. That's all I got on that. I don't want to keep on staying on whether or not she was a millimeter or not. I don't care about that. She shouldn't have been there. That's really what it all boils down to. She shouldn't have been there, millimeter or not. Let me see. What's next? Tisha went in wanted to check in on Mel, due to the conversation that was had about, Martell and Trish right in front of her. And she said that she didn't care. And I'm just like, okay. Then Mel went on to say that Stormi is in denial and that she is deluded. And Kimmy said that Stormi and Trish both left early, and Mel felt some type of way about them leaving the trip and not even hitting her up or not even telling her that they were leaving, or she felt some type of way that they was on her trip and they didn't even tell her bye. Melody, let me ask you this. Why on earth do you think that either one of them was going to come and tell you bye when they got ready to leave their trip? Honestly, that conversation that you had with both of them did not end well. You pretty much said fuck you to Stormi. So in her way, her not telling you goodbye as she left this trip was a fuck you to you. And I feel like it's an even trade. You said fuck me, I say fuck you back. I mean, it is what it is. Now, I get it. When you leave a trip, you should tell them bye. But I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't have told her bye either. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I wouldn't have told her ass bye either. Because she pretty much just sat in my face and said, fuck you. Honestly. That's what she said. Without saying the exact words, that's what she said. And I wouldn't have told her bye either. Sorry, but I wouldn't have told her bye either. I would have left abruptly too. I wouldn't have said a damn thing. It wasn't nothing else to talk about. It wasn't nothing else to say. It wasn't nothing else to do. I wouldn't say it by either. Y'all can be mad if you want to, but I wouldn't say it by either. You give me a fuck you, I'm gonna give you a fuck you back. Okay? I don't need to, you don't need to stand on, you don't need to stand on nothing. You don't need to state where you stand on shit, and I don't need to tell your ass goodbye. That's how I feel. Absolutely not. That's how I felt about it, though. I don't even know why she even thought that that was gonna happen. Like, girl, everybody, some people probably felt some type of way after that conversation happened. So you can't expect nobody to give you the royal treatment after you done pretty much just said fuck you. You feel what I'm saying? So no. Um, Kimmy says, that what was it? She excuse me. She didn't think that the conversation about Trish and Martell should have been brought up in front of everybody. And I agree with that. That shouldn't have been brought up in front of everybody, especially not in front of Mel. I don't think that it shouldn't have been brought up. Let me see. Mel says that Trish is a liar. She feel like she's been lying since she met her, and that's not the type of friend that she wants, and that's not the type of person she wants to be around like that. And she feels like, so the two of them gone. I feel like the people that needed to be gone is the people that left, and I'm fine with that. Okay, and that's just where we at with it. Okay, everybody, the people that she feels needs to be the people that need to be gone is the people that left. And that's just what it is. So Stormi, she left because it was a big old fuck you to me. And Trish left because she didn't feel, I guess she felt attacked in that conversation, I guess. Not really attacked, but she probably felt weird maybe about the whole conversation being brought up in front of everybody and her really just being in a hot seat, to be honest. And Miss Cassie, who are you talking to? Because I didn't say Melody did anything to Trish. So who you talking to? You talking to people in the comments? Because Scotty didn't say Melody did anything to Trish. So why didn't Trish say bye to Mel? She probably did. I don't know why she didn't say bye to Mel. I understand Stormi not saying bye, but I don't know why Trish didn't say bye. Mel didn't give a damn about them leaving. She was just putting on. She definitely didn't care. She knows she didn't give a damn about them leaving. And let's be real. She didn't want to be. She don't want to be on no trip with them. If she had her way, she wouldn't be on no trip with none of them folks. If we're being honest. So it's just like whatever. Let me see. She didn't. But that don't mean I said Mel did something to her. Hell, she didn't have to say goodbye to her. She felt uncomfortable in that moment. Mel didn't say a damn word in that conversation, and I would have felt some type of way about her. Like Mel's energy to me was just off because she didn't give a fuck about. She was already mad. Her and Stormi already had that conversation. Then this conversation with Martell came up. She probably felt uncomfortable and didn't feel comfortable saying anything to Melody, so that's why she left. I didn't say Mel did anything to Trish. I said Trish didn't need to say goodbye to her. If she felt uncomfortable, she didn't have to say shit. My opinion. Don't like it? Oh well. That's what I said. I said what I said. Let me see. She was embarrassed because we all know that she was lying. I think she gave hotels some sloppy topics. She probably did. Again, I agree with everybody that's saying that she lied. I agree with every soul that's saying that she lied now, because she definitely lied. She told more than one different story. So it is what it is. Trish was Stormi's friend, and she was on whatever Stormi was on. And that's how I move with my friends. Trish didn't say bye because she knew she had been in that lady face line about her husband. Trish clearly doesn't respect marriages. I think she was uncomfortable and didn't know what to say. That's what I think. More so, also, she lied too. We can't let that go. We can't let that part move past us, the fact that she was lying. Let me see. Trish wants Martell bad. Now, I don't know about all that now. I don't know about all that. Let me see. Where we at? So Mel, but you're putting, I didn't put anything on Mel. What are you talking about? Okay, whatever. I'm not finna keep going back and forth with you. Because I clearly said that Trish was lying. I clearly said that. That's number one. I clearly said that she probably felt uncomfortable because of Mel's energy. And that's not me putting that on Trish. Mel's energy was off. Mel's energy gave, don't fucking talk to me. I wouldn't have said nothing to Mel either if I was Trish. What are you talking about? That ain't me putting nothing on Mel. But again, I know what I'm dealing with, and I know what group I'm dealing with. They hear whatever they want to hear. I'm not finna keep going back and forth either. Just not. Let me continue on with my review. Let me see. Where we at? Mel says that it's weird that Storm and Trish, well, I think they was on the boat. Let me see. Mel says it's weird that Stormi and Trish left without saying goodbye. Girl, why are you on the boat saying this? But when you was just outside at the pool with Trish and Kimmy, you said that the people that left are the people that needed to go. It's not weird then if that's how you felt. Didn't say that either. Let me see. Shanita says that she feels like Trish gave it up to Martell. I don't like Shanita. I don't see it for Shanita, but I agree with Shanita. I do think that Trish gave it up to Martell. And I just think that she's way too embarrassed to admit that she gave it up to Martell. Just being honest. I feel like she's just she's shame. That's really what it boils down to. She's shame. She don't want to say it. Kimmy says that she wish Trish, I think it was something along the lines of feeling blindsided or being blindsided. It's one of those type of things. I forgot. But let me see. Destiny, Nell said that Destiny got chemistry with her son Lance, and then Nell starts asking Sonny if she got children, and then that's when Sonny started talking about she going through IVF. Once again, why are we constantly having conversations in front of people that don't need to be there for these conversations? We asking Trish about Martell in front of Melody, and we shouldn't. We asking Sonny if she got kids in front of Destiny, and we shouldn't. And then Sonny says that she doesn't want to rub it in Destiny's face, but she doesn't want to, but she wants to have her moment. But this is, I mean, you've gotten your moment this entire season by constantly talking about Destiny, by constantly making her look like a complete idiot, and propping up Moses and shit. Like, you had your chance and your moments all season. I don't even understand. Tisha thinks that it was too soon to ask that question to Sonny in front of Destiny, but you didn't think it was too soon to ask Trish about Martell in front of Mel? You didn't think that was too soon? Okay. Um Nell says that the trip was exhausting. It is. It's exhausting talking about it. Um Sunny says that she had clarity. I don't know what clarity she got. Kimmy says it's been revealing, and Destiny says it's been a lot, and we finally heard Lauren speak for the first time, child. So then we get into the guys back in Huntsville. Moses says that he thinks that Destiny still love him. Mm. He says that he's guilty for not letting her know what happened between him and Sunny. And he says that if anything, because they made a joke about him, Sonny, and Destiny being in a throuple. And he said that Destiny gonna be the one that's the side chick since Sonny is his wife. Martell says that he'd stop fucking with Moses if she told him to, because that's how he values friendship. But my thing is that you value friendship, but you don't value marriage and your vows. Because Melody asked you to stop fucking with Ariana, and you still kept fucking with her, you still fucking with her to this day. Okay. Let's see. They was talking about the trip, and Moses said that everyone was coming for his wife. Martell said that Trish didn't train him, and Martell said it's really none of their business about what happened between him and Trish. Martell explains what happened. He said she thought she was cute. You know, she came up to the house, they watched TV, it was very cordial, but nothing happened. I don't believe him. Ken admits that he's been with a married woman before. So basically, you go out here and you mess around with married women that's going through, marital issues, and you want to be the one to fix it. Okay. So, in so many words, you like married women. That's what you like. You like married women. I don't, child. Look, I don't understand. It's like this dude here, like he gave himself a damn target. To be honest, he gave himself a target because now that's gonna be the talk of the town that he likes married women. So that's what everybody gonna be talking about now, and that's unfortunate. But you put it out there, so you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself for that, and that was weird as hell. But it is what it is. Um, he likes being a side dude, and that's it. Um, so I'm gonna say this before we get up out of here. That was pretty much all of the episode, and I'm tired of this trip. I'll be glad. I was looking at this shit when they was showing the previews for next week. I was like, when are they going home? Like, when the fuck are they going home? I'm sick of it. When are they going home, child? But I just want to say, y'all, that how I want to put this, giving you guys my apologies. Although I did not go off the deep end, I found myself getting a little bit agitated by comments. It's just that, I've been saying for the longest that I ain't gonna allow the comments to get under my skin and shit. It's just that it's not really getting up under my skin. It's just that when I see people putting words in my mouth that I never said, it irks me. I just be feeling like, didn't I say this already? Or did I just say that? Or I see somebody just clearly say some shit that I know I didn't say. You feel what I'm saying? It's annoying. That's the only time where it annoys me. Because I did not say that Mel did anything to Trish. I didn't say none of that. I said her energy gave, don't fuck with me, don't talk to me. I ain't got shit else for you. That's what her energy gave. And I felt like that was the reason why Trish didn't tell her goodbye. And I stand on that. I still feel like at the end of the day, I didn't say that it was Melody's fault. I didn't say that Melody is the reason for this and that. I ain't say none of that. I ain't say none of that. But like I said, when I see people just saying shit that I know I ain't saying, it's annoying. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. So my bad. Cause don't nobody cause the thing is nobody is watching me to see me argue with people in the comments. Y'all watching to hear my opinion and give y'all's in the comment section. So but I've been reviewing this show for quite some time now. So I already know how it goes, You gotta get that effing energy. They are rage baiting you. Listen, because y'all think I say shit. There's people who have said way worse than me. I ain't got to go back and watch nothing. I know what I said. Once again, I know what I said. And I did not say Mel did anything to Trisha. That ain't what I said. So that's about it. I hope y'all enjoyed the review, even though I had a little bit of hiccups. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Cause guess what? Tomorrow, hopefully I don't change my mind. But tomorrow, when I get off of work, I intend on doing an open panel where I allow people to come up and give their opinions about tonight's episode. How about that? How about that? I think I'm gonna do that. I think that hopefully y'all come up because I don't want to do no open panel and no one comes up. Like I really want to get back into doing like the live chats and stuff that I used to do in the past. So I'm slowly getting back into the swing of it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do an open panel. I'm gonna allow people to come up. I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not gonna say a word up there. I'm just going to introduce this panel. I'm going to allow people to come up and say what they got to say about the show. I really hope that I don't regret it. I hope I don't regret it because sometimes I have done this shit and it gets out of hand and out of control and I be like, God, why did I do this? But I ain't made no link or no thumbnail for it or nothing like that. But I'm gonna make sure when I'm gonna make up my mind by the time I get off of work though. We gonna see. But y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Make sure y'all come back here tomorrow for the open panel if I do with y'all. And hopefully I see you guys for Potomac tomorrow. All right. And not to mention the whether you like it or not panel. And not to mention roast review with me, T, and JoJo for Bell Collective on Wednesday. And me being on not me being on Bell Collective, y'all. I'm not finna be on there. Me reviewing Bell Collective live on Friday night. Be sure to see all that, okay? So, y'all, I am out of here, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.